Well, it may not feel like spring outside right now, but Raiders sports would be more than ready to kick off the season here on Saturday. We start first at Sprague with boys lacrosse. Wearing decals in remembrance of two very special people who left their own undeniable mark and impacted a close-knit lacrosse community, this season would take on even more meaning to the 36 players on this year's roster. After losing in the first round and also key seniors last year from graduation, these Raiders are still loaded with talent though. And that would start first with the leadership of the four captains: Chase Connolly, Griffin Morgan, Luke Sanabria, and Grant Kasikas. And for this non-conference match here with the Red Raiders of Melrose, it would be only fitting that the rain would be pouring down. Perfect weather for lacrosse. A tight first quarter comes and goes with Melrose holding a one-goal edge at 3-2. But as the second opens up, so does the Raiders offense. Leading the way, it's Grant Kasikas and Griffin Morgan, as they help the Raiders take the lead for the first time today. And after the Red Raiders cut it to a one-goal deficit, no worries as Grant Kasikas goes with a 360 move, finds air, and finishes by burying it into the net. 6'4" Wellesley, and that is a fantastic move with just under 5 minutes left until halftime. Griffin Morgan's 5-hole score here would then help close out this exciting first half as the Raiders are on top here 7-4. Looking to add to this Wellesley lead, the Raiders' offensive attack doesn't just come from one player. As TJ Maley, looking for the score here, gets decked and still hits a 3-hole. And then another score here by Brennan Conroy, who makes it look just too easy, flipping it backhand for a great goal. And plays like that just make it extremely hard for Melrose to defend. With Scott Westerman on the back door, Billy Garante then takes Westerman's pass and lasers it through. And that makes it 4 goals unanswered here by Wellesley in this third. And the Red Raiders have a timeout on the field, now facing an 11-4 deficit. But Melrose would answer back with a few statement scores of their own, and so it's Wellesley 12, Melrose 7, after 3 played here at Sprague. So we fast forward to the fourth, where the Raiders have their largest lead of the day at 15-7, with help from Michael Bones and Nicholas Marvin, as they both find net. But Melrose is not about to give up just yet and get on their team bus, as Jack Mandracia wakes up the Red Raiders offense with this goal here. Jack Seibert would kick it into high gear, but even Seibert's hattie in this fourth quarter alone would still not be enough for Melrose. And so the Raiders hang on after being down in the opening quarter, quickly take the lead in the second, and then never look back. Raiders offense looked fantastic and was key to this victory, but Teddy Darcy in net helped keep it that way. Darcy was challenged all game, but made fantastic point-blank saves. And that would help solidify a season opener win for the Raiders. The rain never let up, but neither did the Raiders. Final here, Wellesley 16, Melrose 12. Well, under new head coach Fabian Ardea, boys volleyball would open up their season with even more changes. After a solid last season that saw the Raiders lose in the first round, solid seniors in Andrew Lull and Charlie Bolton would be lost to graduation. But this year, there are new goals, looking forward and not back, and with talent ready to lead, behind new captains Jan Noack and Will Mons. This team is without a doubt tall, looking to take advantage of that height. Wellesley immediately uses that as they face the Brookline Warriors here on Monday. After taking the first set by the score 25-19, Raiders look to keep that momentum as we head into the second match. Breaking a 4-4 tie, Will Mounts lays down the perfect spike to put Raiders on top. Wellesley continues to build on that lead here as we go deeper into the second match. Dylan Horrigan sets and Jan Noack lays down the finish as it goes off Brookline. Point goes to Wellesley, 14-8, Raiders edge. Ben Burns would continue to play solid here for Wellesley in this second match, using his height on the front line to keep those points adding up Raiders' way. Looking for that all-important 25th point, Wellesley gets it right here and take care of the Warriors yet again. Second match, 25-16, Wellesley. Looking for that quick sweep, which would be even better for this season opener here, Wellesley does not let up in the attack. Early on, Jan Noack would set the tone early with a solid ace. As we fast forward to later in this third match, once again, Noack is behind key aces, and these 3 in a row here help Wellesley pull away from Brookline for good with a more comfortable 19-11 lead. Raiders then put the finishing touches here with back-to-back kills and take the season opener with a solid 3-0 sweep over Brookline. The Warriors in each set would take an early lead, but Wellesley would quickly change that, switching back the momentum and taking care of business. Outscoring Warriors 25-19, 25-16, 25-14. The Raiders would then quickly go to 2-0 on the season as they quickly swept Weymouth on Wednesday. Weather has already postponed baseball, girls softball, and lacrosse. Hopefully by next week, we'll have highlights ready from their season openers, as boys volleyball and lacrosse continue their season as well. As always, check us out on demand at wellesleymedia.org, our YouTube and Facebook pages at Wellesley Public Media, right here on Comcast 9 and Verizon 39.